Around 11 this morning, Virginia State Police kind of swarmed this area of Goochland County and discovered Kevin Quick's body. So this is kind of that heavy snow that you can definitely make a snowball with, make a snowman with. It's going to pack together very nicely. Michelle and Dan, graduates are actually walking in right now for PVCC's 41st annual commencement ceremony. Well, Chris, the Commonwealth Transportation Board just finished hearing a discussion on how to move forward with the Route 29 corridor. Health officials say that when looking for an insect repellent, you want to find something that's EPA approved. Yeah, guys, I'm at Escafé in downtown Charlottesville, where local Democrats are expected to come out after the polls close, and they're saying that numbers are everything this year. The new facility allows engineers to test crash avoidance features in cars, like on this Outback. Now, just like those scouts were beating the heat with water activities, you can do the same by coming to splash parks like this one in Belmont or going to cooling centers around the area. Despite a wet start, as soon as Governor Terry McAuliffe stood up to speak, the rain stopped, and he began to speak on the future of the Commonwealth.
We're getting our dogs back. We're getting our dogs back.
Brenton Mathis is determined to see his dogs come back home after they were taken by authorities. He says an investigator came to his home on Tuesday to check out the property without any explanation. Then Thursday morning, his dogs were seized. Mathis says he's done nothing wrong.
All I did was have more than one pit bull outside. If it's a crime to have a dog outside, okay, I committed that.
Authorities found 10 pit bulls behind his home in cages and in dog chains. They also found evidence in connection to dog fighting.
Is it against the law to own a treadmill? Is it against the law to own a hide? But you have these things together, all of a sudden you're a dog fighter.
Mathis says he gives his dogs food, lets them exercise, and loves them like family.
Take a look at those animals. You'll see for yourself. You'll see for yourself. There's nothing going on here. These are the dogs that they took, man. You know, these animals. These, you know, puppies.
Mathis says pit bulls get a bad reputation from the media, but he just wants his dogs back home.
It's a loving breed. You know what I mean? I can't say enough about the animals, man. You know what I mean? And so I wouldn't do anything to put them in harm's way.
The Fluvanna County Sheriff's Office says that they are waiting to get evidence back from the Virginia Animal Fighting Task Force before they move forward. And at this point, no charges have been filed. Loren Thomas, Charlottesville Tonight. I spoke with the victim's niece today, and she's pretty shaken up. She says nothing like this has ever happened in her neighborhood, and now she's just looking for answers into who robbed her uncle.
I would like to know why. You know, I would really like to know why.
Allison Wood is still upset about what happened to her uncle on Tuesday night. Albemarle County Police were called to the 5400 block of Claudia Street in Crozet around 11 o'clock for a possible home invasion. According to Wood, her 74-year-old uncle ran across the street to her house for help.
He said that he heard a real loud noise. It sounded like somebody was shaking the door, you know, trying to break the door in. And he said he went to the door and opened it, and when he did, the black gentleman grabbed him with his arms like this and put a gun to his ribs and threw him down in the chair and told him that if he didn't, you know, do what they said, that they were going to kill him.
She says they stole his wallet with over $1,000 in cash, his cell phone, eyeglasses, and toilet paper. She is now questioning the safety of the neighborhood.
I've lived here my entire life, and you know, now my kids are growing up here, and it's just a lot of kids in the area, and it's just really, really scary because you don't know, you know, who it could be. You know, you don't know if one of the kids would have answered the door.
Albemarle County Police released a description of the possible suspects involved as a heavy-set black man in his late 40s, between 5'9" and 6 foot tall, bald with no facial hair, and a tall white woman in her 30s, between 5'10" and 6'2". She was last seen wearing a gray hoodie. They are also asking for the community's help in finding these suspects.
We do not believe that the victim and the suspect were known to each other. So we really would just ask the Crozet community and really everyone in the community to be extra vigilant, to make sure you're watching out for your neighbors. If you see anything suspicious, anything out of the ordinary, report that to police.
Now, once again, police don't believe the victim knew the suspects, but they are continuing their investigation and asking anyone with information to call Crime Stoppers 434-977-4000. Live in the Newsplex, Loren Thomas, CBS 19 News. Traffic patterns have certainly changed off of I-64's 136 exit. In fact, the change almost makes you feel like you're in a different country.
Well, this is like driving in Europe. I'm on the wrong side of the road.
The new setup at Zion Crossroads in Louisa County is called the Diverging Diamond Interchange, which briefly shifts drivers to the opposite side of the road and eliminates traditional left turns onto I-64. The interchange opened on Friday night, and since then, drivers have had their share of opinions.
It's very confusing, and I would be afraid somebody would have an accident because it doesn't make sense. It's not logical the way it's set up.
The first time I rode it was just today. I was like, what the hell's going on? I didn't know. The way they got it set up right now, when you drive it, you got to go really slow, and pay attention because a lot of things are happening. I would have thought a good cloverleaf would have worked fine, but they're trying something different, I guess.
The layout is very different and modeled after a French design from the 1970s. After speaking to several people who have driven through the Diverging Diamond, it's safe to say the common theme has been confusion. But the confusion soon goes away once you ride along the new interchange. After taking it slow and making sure to stop at the lights, you can smoothly make your way to the interstate. Loren Thomas, CBS 19 News.